Hi, in today's video I'm going to show you how I created this card. I posted this card on my Facebook group maybe 3 weeks or so ago, but I've just not had time to post a video on how to do it. It's very simple to do and it's made using the subtract feature in ScanNCut Canvas. And at the end of the video I'll post a better photo for you, but just to give you an idea how I did it. I made my base card, which is represented by the black section here, and basically I cut an A4 piece of card through the middle, right through the long side, and then I folded it so that the fold would be at the top here. And the size of the card that I was left with was this, which is 5 7/8 by 4 1/8, which on ScanNCut Canvas is 5.87 by 4.12. So I knew that was my base card. I knew I wanted to have some kind of a cutout, and I also knew I wanted to have something to show through behind it. So I then created my next layer, which is represented by red here. In fact, I'll change it to pink and then it will look more like the card, and I'll fill it in with colour just to make it easier to see. So again, I made another square in Canvas and I made it 1/4 inch smaller. So it became 5 5/8 by 3 7/8, or 5.62 by 3.87, as you can see here. And then I created my top layer again, 1/4 inch or 2/8 smaller. So this is 5 3/8 by 3 5/8, or 5.37 by 3.62. And this is the layer that I cut the star shape out of. So I'm just going to put that there for now. Put everything out of the way, and I'm going to duplicate that top layer because that's the layer that I used. So I came over to the basic shapes, down to the stars, and I just chose the first star and I left it at its default size and positioned it just where I thought it would look right. Now the star has to be on top, so if I fill it with colour you'll see better if it's on top, and it is. And then all I did was selected both and hit subtract, and that cuts it away. So if I bring these two back over and put that on top, and if I line everything up and do edit, align, centre, and edit, align, middle, and if I fill this top one with white, that was the card. Then I just chose the same star, and basically just by eye, holding the shift key down, I resized the stars and positioned them, and then duplicated them, and then again just made them smaller so they were different sizes. And I literally just cut, I think I cut about 4 of each size, and then layered them up on the finished card. I put a number in here, so again I went back to the text and I chose a font, and I can't remember which font I chose. It may have been this one. And I typed my 13. Now I know I can position these when I cut them separately, but I wanted to make sure how they'd look in here. So this is a group at the moment, so I right clicked and hit divide, then they become separate items, and then using the shift key on my keyboard I just moved the number over until it was positioned about how I would probably put it together on the card, reselected them, made them a group by right clicking, and then I placed them in the gap, and again I just held the shift key down and resized them until I thought they looked about the right size, and then I knew everything was in proportion, and then I just gave it a name and downloaded it. So that's how I made the card. So I hope you found that helpful. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.